Welcome to Vibrate Higher Journey, a platform where you can learn about all the things to upgrade your mindset and keep your vibration high. Today, we talk about manifesting wealth. It's all about energy and vibration. Let's raise your frequency. What is vibration and why it matters? Everything in the universe is energy. That includes money. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs all emit a frequency. That frequency is what we call your vibration. When your vibration is high, you're in states like joy, gratitude, and confidence. When your vibration is low, you may feel fear, scarcity, guilt, or shame. Here's the key. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If you're constantly thinking, "I never have enough," you're sending out a frequency of lack, and the universe responds by matching that frequency. So how do you shift it? First, you need to become aware of how you feel on a daily basis. Notice the emotional baseline you live in. Then you begin to raise your vibration, gently, intentionally. This is the first step to aligning with wealth. Common low vibrational states that block wealth. Let's talk about what blocks wealth from flowing into your life. These blocks are usually not outside of you. They're energetic patterns within. Things like fear of not having enough, scarcity thinking that says, "I have to fight for everything," guilt that makes you feel bad for receiving more, or shame about wanting money in the first place. These emotions lower your frequency, and when you live in survival mode, your nervous system is always on alert. You're not attracting from power, you're attracting from fear. Sometimes these beliefs come from childhood. Maybe you were told that rich people are selfish, or that money is hard to get, or that you always have to work harder than everyone else just to survive. Sometimes these patterns are ancestral, passed down without question. But now you can question them. You can bring them to light. And when you do, you take your power back. The first step to releasing these blocks is awareness. Notice when you think small. Notice when your body tightens at the idea of money. That's not the truth. That's an old story, and it's time to let it go. How to shift into a wealth vibration. Now that you know what lowers your vibration, let's talk about how to raise it and align with the energy of wealth. First, remember this. Wealth isn't something you chase. It's something you tune into. So how do you shift your frequency? Start by choosing practices that create joy and presence. That could be movement, like dancing, walking, or yoga. It could be sitting in silence with your hand on your heart. It could be visualizing your dream life and actually feeling it in your body. Use affirmations, but not just to say them. Say them in a way that makes you feel something. Like, "I am open to receiving more than I ever imagined," or "Money flows to me with ease because I am aligned with abundance." Tap into gratitude. Not just for what you have, but for what's on the way. Gratitude shifts your energy fast. And here's something powerful. Act as if your manifestation has already happened. How would you walk if you already had the wealth? How would you speak? Breathe. Dress. Be that version of you now. The more you live in the energy of already having it, the faster it comes. Wealth is an extension of self-worth. Here's a truth many people overlook. Wealth is not just about strategy or effort. It's a reflection of how worthy you feel on the inside. If deep down you believe you're not enough, not smart enough, not talented enough, not deserving, you'll unconsciously block the flow of money. Even if opportunities show up, you might ignore them, reject them, or sabotage them without realizing why. That's because your inner world doesn't feel safe receiving more. To shift this, you have to work with your self-worth. You have to reprogram those hidden beliefs that say, "I'm not allowed to have it easy," or "If I receive too much, I'll lose it," or "I have to struggle to be valuable." Begin with gentle practices. Look in the mirror and say, "I am worthy of more than I've been taught to believe." Say it even if your voice shakes. Journal about your earliest memories around money and self-worth. Whose voice did you internalize? What belief are you ready to release? Talk to your inner child, the part of you that felt small, overlooked, or not enough. Tell them, you don't have to hustle for love. You don't have to earn your worth. You're allowed to receive just for being you. Wealth flows naturally to those who feel safe holding it. So make safety your foundation. Make self-love your strategy. That's how you expand what you believe you deserve. Energetic alignment plus inspired action = true manifestation. Now let's talk about action. Because raising your vibration is powerful, but without aligned action, it stays in the realm of potential. Manifestation is not just about feeling good. It's about feeling good and moving from that place. Not hustle, not frantic doing, but inspired action, the kind that feels clear, exciting, guided. So how do you know if your action is aligned? Ask yourself, am I doing this because I'm scared it won't happen otherwise? Or am I doing this because it feels like a natural, joyful next step? Aligned action is usually calm, sometimes quiet. It doesn't need validation. It just feels right in your body. This is where your intuition becomes your compass. It will nudge you, softly, toward the right email, the right offer, the right place at the right time. Your job is to listen and respond. And if you feel unclear, don't force action. Instead, tune back into your energy. Ask, what would the version of me who already has it do next? Then take that step. Even if it's small. Even if no one sees it but you. Manifestation is a dance between the inner and the outer, energy and effort, being and doing. When they work together, you don't chase what's meant for you. You become the match for it, letting the universe surprise you. You've done the work. You've raised your vibration. You've taken aligned action. Now it's time for the hardest and most magical part, let go. Let go of needing to control how it happens. Let go of the timeline. Let go of obsessing over signs, over results, over outcomes. This is the part where you trust. You trust that the universe has heard your desire. You trust that it's being rearranged for you in ways you can't even see yet. You trust that your worthiness doesn't expire just because it's taking longer than you hoped. Surrender isn't passive. It's powerful. It says, I'm no longer chasing. I'm open. I'm available. I'm aligned. And I'm ready to receive in the highest way possible. This is when miracles begin. When synchronicities show up. When opportunities come that you didn't plan for, but are perfectly aligned with your vibration. Let the universe surprise you. Because often it's not that your vision was too big, it's that it wasn't quite big enough. Take a breath. You've just walked through a powerful journey, not just in knowledge, but in vibration. You've remembered what your soul already knew. You don't have to hustle to be worthy. You don't have to chase to be abundant. You simply have to become a match for what you desire, and then trust that it's already on its way. Wealth is not outside of you. It's already within you, waiting for permission to flow. So thank you for being here, for showing up for yourself, for vibrating higher. If this episode spoke to your heart, subscribe, and share it with someone else who's ready to call in more, and drop a comment below. What belief about wealth are you ready to release? And what are you ready to receive instead? I'll leave you with this affirmation. I am aligned. I am worthy. I am ready to receive. See you in the next